Hello, everybody. It's nice to come in here, have 28 people waiting on this late night. How's everybody go? Oh, how's everybody doing? I'm doing something tonight I don't usually do. So, got on here on the same day that Tammy doing the video. And actually quite a few people have seen hers. And it's later at night too. Hey, more there. I got something new for y'all tonight. You know, I got Tammy's laptop here, like one that sits up there all the time. And she didn't get no notification. Hey, Anna, she didn't get no notification. Like, I went up there and looked. Hey, Beverly. Hey, everybody. I went up there and looked like she didn't even get a notification. I had to look me up on her computer under her name. Hey, Christopher Blake. I had to look me up. I thought like I was a bigger star than that. Hey, I'm this little bitty. Hey, Brian Watson. Hey, y'all. Y'all see the name there, Brian Watson. I'm actually going to have to say this 2 or 3 times. Hey, just a girl. Hey, Will Catcher. So, y'all see Brian Watson there? Y'all, that's one of my old buddies that none of y'all never heard of. White Earp, Steven, Tammy knows him a little bit. Nobody knows him. We're going to call him up on the phone in a few minutes. Hey, Anna. Anita, I mean to say. Anita, ain't you just the sweetest thing ever? I'm going to call up Anita one of these days, too, y'all. On the phone, I'm going to say, it's me again, Margaret. Hey, you know what? I remember when that picture right there was took. And boy, Tammy was mad. She got mad. I'm talking about mad. Before we took that picture. Like just 5 minutes before we took the picture. She was mad. I done something that made her mad. And hey, I couldn't get that mad like that and then take a picture in 5 minutes. But she did, y'all. Hey, beat all you ever seen. Hey, I see Joyce is in there, Mardale. CAN is in there. I was on the phone with somebody. I knew about to talk to them the deal. Tell them about this and tell them about that. Hey, Bloom. Hey, Joyce. You know what, y'all? I went back and looked at Steve was like in there, the earlier channels the other day. So, we was putting together a short for Steve. And I looked back, like almost like his first videos. And I seen Joyce in there, y'all. She was in there then. Y'all went back and looked to see. I didn't sit here and watch a long time. But there's a lot of people missing, But Joyce, after all this time, she's still here. They was in Willow Catcher was in there. I'm talking about, y'all seen that short on Steven's channel with the lamb? Willow Catcher was in there. And I'm sure there's more. I know there's more that was there then and here now. But I didn't look but just a few minutes. But, cause we was getting some clips, to put together. And, hey, there was Joyce and Willow Catcher. Y'all go back, look sometime at Stephen. Hey, Annie. Hey, Angie. Y'all can go back, look sometime. No, you ain't going to bed, are you? Hey, Linda. Hi, Danny. Hi, chatting friends. I've been on vacation, so I did not get no service. Hey, I didn't get none either. I had to look me up on this computer over here. It's under, no, Tammy. I don't know how her phone is. I don't know if she chats under. No, this is YouTube. I say Tammy's got a channel, y'all. And, well, I'll type right here and show you. Oh, this is not Tammy. I'm beating the type. This is not Tammy. I mean, it ain't typing. So that right there, y'all, is Tammy. I mean, that's me typing under her name. I don't know if she has a channel. I think I went in there and deleted the videos that's on there. I can't remember. But she didn't get a notification from me. And every time I get on her, I don't use the tablet no more. Tammy uses the tablet. But see that computer sitting there? Tammy uses the tablet, but I don't use it. I mean, I quit using it because, I mean, this computer is just sitting right here. How's everybody doing tonight? I used to go to Stephen's first videos, but I never did say anything. Oh, really? Yeah, I know you was around then because, Bloom, because you told me before you used to. You've been watching Grandma and seeing her stuff for years. I got us a new man, y'all. It's gone. I talked to him the other night. What happened, y'all, is I made a Facebook video, and he commented on there, and I ain't talked to him in, man, it's probably been over a year since I talked to him. But I used to talk to him a pretty good bit. Let me get my bedroom slippers, y'all. Oh, this guy, this Brian Watson, that ain't no Brian that y'all know. Type in there, Brian. This ain't no Brian that y'all know. He's brand new. Now, he's been around. He's been around on Southern Ideas for years. I'm going to call him in a few minutes. We just select a few. Yep, we got some new shirts over here in Bloom. We're going to call him in a few minutes. Okay, there he is, y'all. We're going to call him in a few minutes and let y'all hear him. Because I've been trying to get more men on here anyway. And he's quite a character. He's quite a character. We're going to call him up. I done called him up and told him to make sure he's by his telephone. I'm going to call him up and I'm going to let y'all hear him. Y'all women better watch out because he's quite a charmer. He's quite a charmer. He plays guitar, sings. He's quite a drummer. Oh, well, I say we give it another minute or two and we'll call him up and let y'all hear this brand new chatter. Uh, as far as Stephen, I don't think he's got no wood over there for in the morning. I really don't know what he come over here today and talked to me a while, and me and Tammy. And said he needs a trailer, another trailer. Yeah, y'all guys welcome Brian Watson in here. I'm telling you, hey, y'all gonna like him. Y'all gonna like him. I'm telling you now, you're gonna like him. If I like him, he's good to go. Well, now hey, drummer son, and I'm gonna tell everybody, hey, Jeannie, Dub, everybody, y'all. I want to tell everybody, hey, I don't know, he's not no young man. Hey, we're gonna call him up. We're gonna call him up. And, hey, I'll ask him every question I can think of, Bloomin'. We'll find out. We'll find out his life history. I'm telling you, I talk to him on the phone every now and then, but it's been a while. I was like, I'm like so consumed in YouTube, and I mean, I'm not just consumed in YouTube. I'm consumed in Facebook, like making the videos and stuff, and ripping out a song and putting it on Facebook, and then, hey, I'm doing all kind of stuff. But I got something I'm gonna show y'all. I went and looked it up. I don't know why I just kind of forgot about it. Richie Sharp does have a channel, y'all, Wide Earth. So, I don't know. It says 6 years ago. This video is a lot older than 6 years ago. A lot older. It might have been something I just uploaded for. Well, I uploaded all these videos for him. Everything he's got on there, I uploaded them myself. And I told y'all I got the people that y'all don't even know that. Hey, Will Catcher, did you hear me talking about you a while ago? About you being on Stephen's channel? Hi, Danny. Just been watching you. Tell you. Hey, Missy, thank you, Missy. You know what? I love y'all too. Y'all make me feel good playing them drums. I'm gonna tell you that. Y'all make me feel good playing them drums. I told y'all I had some videos that there's some people that I know what their account is. I made their channel for them. Danny, you truly are getting better and better on those drums. Hey, you know what, Bloomin'? I was not no drummer. I still am not no drummer. But, let me say that you surprised me here with. I heard Grandma talking about the other day, and I really ain't thought about it, y'all. She bought me some bongo drums when I was like 10 or 12 years old. And I'd play them. And I just hit them. And I kind of always have liked the drums. And I know from watching all the videos on YouTube and stuff, like all the music stuff, that's how drummers are. They professional drummers that you see playing the drum. That's how they are when they little. They beating on pots and pans. They beating on the tables and all that. And I used to do that. But I didn't never had no set of drums until like after I retired from roofing, I bought me a guitar too, a guitar and amp, and I can play it a little bit. And I'm fitting to show y'all White Earp's channel, but it's not like to promote him because he don't care. I'm just gonna show you stuff. He's not gonna do nothing with his channel. But oh yeah. So Grandma bought me a guitar when I was about, I don't know, maybe 15 or 16 years old or so. But I know that I was going with Tammy. Tammy was my girlfriend then. But this one was having the same wife just day after day after day. Hey, Judy. So Grandma bought me a guitar. Tammy bought me an amplifier. And the same way as I got on there and learned how to play the drums, I got on there and learned how to play that guitar. But like, I didn't play it the way, no, she might be in the bed. Monique might be in the bed. I didn't, I like got that guitar tuned a certain way. I don't have a girlfriend. No, he don't have a girlfriend, y'all. He's not married. Brian, I'm talking about Brian. Let me tell y'all. I said, man, shut up and tell us or something and get Brian on the phone. Alright. So I like figured out how to tune that guitar like a certain way. And I learned how to play it like that. And I could play that thing too. I mean, I still can. I'm talking about, I could go in there and get that guitar and then bring it in there and surprise you, boy. I'm telling you, I would surprise you. Same way I done them drums. I wished I could have got drums. Yeah, I self-taught. I wished I could have got drums a long time ago and actually took lessons. I would take lessons now if I knew anybody that would give me lessons. Hey, I'm fitting to stop about the drumming thing, but all the great drummers, y'all, all the great drummers, they had drumming, they took lessons. All the real good drummers, they took lessons. Like, you don't hear that and everything, but they did. They took lessons. See, like the thing about like me, I don't know what I need to know. But the man that teaches lessons, he knows what you need to know to build a house, if you know what I mean. All right, enough of that, y'all. So let me show y'all White Earp's channel. Then we're going to call Brian. So this is where White Earp here was singing. Let me take the thing. Over at my house. Hey, y'all, it ain't, I know it ain't no good picture, but it ain't no good picture here neither. So I'll play just a second of it. Maybe it won't get copyrighted. But, hey, man, y'all, I mean, man, this is a long time ago. It's longer than what the date shows. Remember I told y'all White Earp could sing good? Hey, that's all I can play, y'all. And I mean, that will even get me there. So, But I will show y'all some more stuff. Um, so this is, like, I told y'all like we used to do that mud bogging. So this is my truck right here. And
It's time to stop staring
I
at
ran
the stuffing
across this
sausage
the
egg and
other
cheese.
day, y'all. You know what I want? You know what I want it to do? I want it to sit there and spin. I want the thing just to spin while I'm trying to show something. Um, I'll show y'all about one more. So this is also mud bogging too. I'll see if I can find Richard's truck. He had one right up truck. Yeah, here's Richard Sharp's truck. I don't even know if he's even got it anymore. I don't have mine. There's his truck. Y'all see me sitting there holding it? It ain't no brakes. That was just a mud bogging only. I think Steven's sitting there holding the truck too. All them people from Dublin, we in Dublin, and all them people from Dublin. And all the women, all the women, all the youngest, all the children, they all like water. Even babies like him. Husbands didn't like him all that much. Hey, the husbands didn't like him all that much, but everybody else did. I got one in here in my truck, and I'm just skimming through it. I know it's not nothing, no big thing. I'm like looking around the camera here, looking at me, going through there trying to find my truck. Yeah, there's my truck. Hey, how about that? You know that Grandma has a lot of this footage right here. Grandma's always had camcorder like since, uh, like, man, since like camcorders come out. And she has a bunch of stuff. And like I figured out how to, uh, man, you can take your stuff somewhere and they can put it on DVD. But like I figured out how to go from V, VCR, whatever it is, whatever they call it. I figured out how to go from to convert from VCR to DVD. And I actually showed her how to do it and everything. And I think, like everybody else, whenever I quit showing, they quit doing. Hey, y'all ready for me to call Brian? Yeah, VCR to DVD. I done it, and hey, Tony, I done that, uh, showed her how to do it. Oh, you really need to get your VCR. You need a backup copy of it. They claim it don't last long, don't hold up, real good. And we did have a pile of VCR, but they burn up. I'm glad it did. I'm glad it did. Hey, Brian, I'm fitting to call you. Hey, y'all, let's call up Brian. Hey, see, here's the thing about Brian, y'all. I won't have to help him talk. You know what I mean? You don't have to help him talk. He's single, and he's good looking.
Danny S. Hodges, what's happening, brother?
Hey, man, how you doing?
Oh, just sitting here watching the live. What's going on, everybody?
So, man, I'm glad you jumped on that Facebook video I made the other day, that live. Because I ain't seen you in a while.
Man, well, like I said, my phone crashed. And, my phone crashed and I lost all my contacts.
That's why you ain't called me?
Yeah, I tried to call you, but it was in the daytime. I know you mostly at night, though.
Yeah, it seems like it. So, y'all, this right here, I'm talking to on the phone. This is Brian Watson. He's an old friend of mine. We're going to let him tell you how he knows me. He lives up...
April,
yeah, hold on a minute.
Hello, Jenny.
Hey, Brian.
J. Jackson, hello.
And...
Tony Z, what's up, brother?
And... look here.
When I lived in Texas, I was looking around trying to figure out how to build a TV antenna and found Danny S. Hodges on Southern Ideas. And there we go. Never did build one, but I got to looking. He had his number for his roofing company on the side of his truck. I just copied his number down and called him, and he answered the phone. We've been friends ever since.
Yeah, me and him has talked for hours before, y'all.
Oh, man. I tell you what, I remember one night we talked on the phone. I guarantee you we talked on the phone about 3 hours.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. But Brian's easy to talk to, y'all. You run across people like that every now and then. You don't run across them all the time. He's easy to talk to. And he listens too. So he's just not doing all the talking. He listens too.
Hey, sunshine.
And I'll tell you what, now we're going to talk to Brian some more in a minute, but I'm just going to tell y'all a few things. I'm going to get Brian on camera. Uh, Now, I couldn't just bring him on camera tonight. Nobody knows him. But I want y'all to see, I want y'all to hear Brian. I want you to see him typing. And then I'm going to bring Brian in on my life. Because he is quite a talker and he knows a lot, y'all. He's not no dummy. He knows a lot. And he can tell you a lot. Where you live at, Brian? Where you live at, Brother Love?
You talking to me?
Yeah.
I live in Grenada, Mississippi. I'm originally from Tupelo, Mississippi. I was born about 2 miles from where Elvis Presley was born at, right?
Really?
Yeah. You didn't know that? I thought I told you that.
Hey, I mean, you might have did. I might have forgot. Now, where did you say at?
Tupelo, Mississippi.
That's where Elvis was born at?
Yes, sir. I was born what is now known as Elvis Presley Road, going right up to Elvis Presley Lake, which is a state park now. Yeah, I was born like, as the crow flies, maybe 2 miles from where Elvis was born.
Okay, and when you was born there?
I was born in 1968.
And then where did you go? You said, I didn't heard you say Texas. I didn't heard you say Mississippi.
Well, I was born, I lived in North Carolina for a while, lived in Tennessee for a while. I'm kind of like Waylon said, I'm a rambling man.
Hey, why?
Like that, you know what I'm saying?
Why was you moving that much?
Just wanted to get out of, I guess, get the hell out of Dodge, man. I just wanted to move around, see the world a little bit. Just get out, go, do this, do that. That's, you know.
You know, it might not be to everybody else, but it's always interesting to me, like, why somebody moves to another state. Like what? I've never wanted to move to another state before. But I mean, there's people that'll do it, you know.
Lee Capps said he's from Tupelo.
Who?
Lee Capps, he's on here. He said he's from Tupelo.
Oh yeah.
Who you can to, Lee? You can to John Capps. You know what John Capps? I'll give him a minute to answer. Oh, okay. You are kin to John. Well, he was friends. He was friends with my dad. I don't know. I think they had a falling out or something. But you know, that is what that is. But that's a small world right there, man. Why is my phone turned this conversation sideways on me here?
Huh?
My phone's acting stupid. There it goes.
Oh yeah.
I got my doggone, I got it where you can, like if you turn your phone a little bit, that the screen will flip. But it flipped for no reason. I didn't have it flipped. I had to get it flipped back around there.
Oh, I'm looking for you on Facebook, brother. You know, I'm under Tammy. Can you send Tammy a friend request?
Can I send Tammy a friend request? Yes, sir, I can. I can't do it right now, but
yeah, you can. Like just minimize you where you're talking.
Oh yeah.
You can do it.
Linda Germain, she's from Texas, and I have a country accent. Well, I should have. I'm from Mississippi. What part of Texas are you from, Linda? Let me minimize right quick. Go in here and do this. Uh-oh. It's taking me to... Doggone it. Done back me slap out of chat. Hang on, gotta find it again.
It don't matter. It don't matter. You can come back in chat in a minute.
Alright. I almost typed in Tammy here, so I just...
Let's see. What her?
Did you hear what I said?
Hey, it's Tammy Graham Hodges. Oh.
That Tammy Graham Hodges.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. How you spell it? Graham. G-A-H.
G-R-A. Graham.
Let's see. 139 followers. Don't know if that's it. Yep, that's old Danny right there. Alright, I seen it, brother.
You done seen it?
Yeah, I just now seen it.
Hey, it ain't showed up on me yet. Oh, yeah.
Profile picture was a picture of you and her.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had a cross for the background photo or whatever. I'm gonna get back in the live here.
All right.
Doggone. Went to commercial.
Oh, y'all. I'll show y'all, Brian. Oop.
That's you, man. That ain't me.
Yeah, it flipped on me. I don't know how that done that. Like, who knows why computers do what they do? Oh, that's Brian there, y'all. Yeah, that was me for a second there. But Brian is going to be getting in chat. He's going to be getting in chat with us, y'all.
I got an echo, man. I got an echo, man. Got an echo.
Let's see. You got an echo.
Yeah.
Hey, you might need to mute YouTube.
Trying to get it back on to see where I can see the comments.
Yeah, you might need to mute. It probably YouTube like double. So you're getting it on the phone, plus you're getting it on YouTube too.
Yeah. Trying to get back into live chat and ain't letting me do it.
So, Danny, why do you have them masks hanging there? Them masks hanging there is, I was letting y'all know what's coming. In the world today. So, if you missed it, I was letting y'all know the mask is coming before you knew the mask was coming.
Oh, they coming back. They gonna try to make them come back.
Yep.
But guess what? I didn't wear one the first time. I ain't wearing one the next time. I didn't get the shot. I didn't fly with the curfews. I'm 55 years old. I go where I want to.
Hey, me too, bro. And there's something I forgot to tell y'all. I was telling y'all the other day about when I went to get Tammy's glasses. And the women in there jumped me about a mask. And I told you I cussed each and every single one of them out. And somebody said, why would you do that? And they just doing their job. These women right here, let me tell you about these women. They was like the women on The View. They was gonna bounce me all around the store there and have a good time with me. But like, when you mess with me, you ain't gotta mess with me much. Hey, Lynn Burns, you don't have to mess with me much. They's like them women on The View. Like, hey, if you want to know what men hate, go look at The View and take your pick. I don't care which one it is. Men hate them kind of women.
Them women on The View.
Yeah, Brian watches The View all the time.
Yeah, I watch The View all the time.
So, for all the late people coming in, here's the mail lady. All the late people coming in, this here's Brian Watson. Danny, I live in Tupelo, not far from Elvis' birthplace. Small world. Hey, it sure is. I mean, it really is sometimes. Hey, y'all, like Tammy be talking about the women on The View now. You want to see what men hate? Go watch The View. Hey, Shirley. So y'all, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm introducing Brian. But I reckon on the next video I do, I'm probably gonna pull Brian in on the live. I can do it. Like not many people wanna be on the camera. I mean, I'm one of them myself. But Brian don't care, y'all. I'm sorry you late too, Lorraine. You done missed everything. I done been showing all kind of stuff. Does anybody on here like the women on The View?
I don't like the women on The View. I don't like The View. I think it's the worst TV show. And can you believe it's been on TV this long?
You want me to test him? Hey, what about Fox News? You like Fox News, Brian?
I don't really like any news. I don't trust it. It's all a lie. I don't know what to believe. I don't believe anything, and I believe little that I hear. And I believe even less than I see.
I hear you, man. Hey, I just kind of figured things out. I was watching the other night, y'all. I think it was last night. I was watching. I got a new name for him. Let's see what I said. Tunnel drunk. Tunnel drunk. You know what that stands for, don't you? I just got the first letter reversed. Tunnel drunk. I seen him doing a speech. I don't know why he don't tell some of the stuff. I know he knows. There's a lot he could tell you. You know what? And we'll get Brian's opinion on it too, but listen to me for a second.
All right, Charlie.
Now, if you could go to the hardware store and buy a hammer for $20, why would the government pay $50 for a hammer? Do you think there's a little bit of something going on? Hey, Yolanda, I ain't seen you in a long time. It's good to see you, Yolanda. Hey, let me tell y'all something, cause I'll get to the point. You know I am. Hey, they talking about, like you hear them talking about, gonna give money to Ukraine. They ain't giving no money to Ukraine. You know what they're doing? Do y'all know what they're doing?
They laundering money through Ukraine.
Hey, they giving it to to people that make stuff for the war. They giving the money to them, and then they giving them stuff like you don't know what's happening with all that extra money. You understand what I'm saying? Do y'all understand me? You don't know what is going on with all that money. They like make you think, oh, that should be okay. They giving it to them. No, they ain't giving it to them. They tell you they're giving it to them, but they actually giving it to a defense contractor. And then the money like changes hands about 10 times. Hey, Ukraine might get a crumb by the time they done bought them $50.
Most of it ends up back in the hands of damn politicians that give it to start with.
Hey, Brian, no swearing on here. No swearing.
Okay.
What you think, Brian?
Well, you know, I'm going to probably have an unpopular opinion here because I've expressed it a bunch of times and it didn't seem to be well received with folks. But here's my deal. If I was Vladimir Putin, I wouldn't want a country that had 2 or 3 U.S. funded bio labs right across the border from my country neither.
You know, that ain't exactly what that's about. But,
Well, that's his excuse for it anyway.
yeah. I asked my son-in-law. My son-in-law is real smart, y'all. And we don't know. Like we don't know what all these lying people's doing. And I asked my son-in-law, I said, is Putin a good guy or a bad guy? Because Ukraine ain't good guys, y'all. They are not good guys.
No, they're not, because I tell you what, I've seen photos, I've seen pictures of their soldiers during raids. If you look real close on the back of their helmets, they've got the Nazi SS symbol on the back of their helmets.
Hey, never say that word. That N-A, what you just said.
I got you.
Never say that word. But everything ain't like exactly what you think, like you see on TV.
Exactly. Hey, Danny. I was got to say something to Lee Caps. He said his dad owned Decca Auto Sound in Verona. Lee, I used to live right up the road from there. I lived on County Road 711 down there where Dr. Gary's old airport was, if you know where that is. That's not there anymore, but had the longest airstrip in North Mississippi. But I had to address Lee. I seen where he said
Hey, that's cool. But let me tell y'all something else. I heard them talking the other day about stores like as fast as they put stuff in there, like it's getting stolen. It gets stolen. So, I sat there and thought about that. And, they got to steal $1,000 worth of stuff to before you can do anything. And I mean, that's like, whose idea was that? If you've been watching this channel, you know whose idea it was. Like, they can go in there and just get anything as long as it ain't more than $1,000. Now, here's what I say. I say all the people that voted for that, I think they should be able to just go in their house and go in their refrigerator and go, hey, don't have no gate, no fence, no nothing. Like, just go lay around in their yard and watch the football game and go in there and get beer out the refrigerator, get everything, like, just help themselves. Like, what are they thinking? What you think, Brian?
Well, they're really, in blue states, they're already really doing that. And because, I mean, you go to these cities and stuff like out in California, and even when I was living in Texas, I had to go see my brother. My brother was living in San Marcos, which is about 30 miles, about 30 minutes past Austin. And man, I tell you what, Austin is the San Francisco of the South. There was homeless people under bridges, burning stuff. Now it's just like people can wander the streets. They can squat in somebody's yard and the cops won't do anything about it. I mean, it's like you as a landowner have no rights at all. And the people that create those policies were the one that caused them people to be homeless in the first place.
Yep. And they don't want them people on their front door steps. They want them on your front steps.
That's right. Look how New York's been whining about old Governor Abbott. I called him Wills Abbott because he's in a wheelchair, but I mean, I ain't making fun of him. He's pretty decent governor down there in Texas, but he started sending busloads of them migrants to these blue states because, you know, Joe won't close the border, and now they're whining about it.
They ain't whining about the people. That ain't what it's about, Brian. What he's whining about is he wants money.
Whining about he wants money, and
he don't want them to stop coming. Hey, everything is a lie, Brian. Listen to me now.
I know that.
Listen to me.
Anything comes out of the politician's mouth's a lie.
See, he don't actually want them to quit coming. He don't care. He wants money. He wants money. And that's what that's all about.
That's what it's all about.
Hey, them people don't care. Hey, he lives in a mansion, cuz. He don't live down there where them people was in his front yard. He lives in a mansion.
Well, that's like, you know, do as I say, not as I do, you know, kind of like that governor out there in California, when everybody was like, no dine-in, everybody got to wear a mask, you can't go in a restaurant, and then he had a big old bunch of his friends, and they were all in this fancy restaurant, you know.
All right, I got nothing for you, Brian. Camel Harris. Now, you know who that is.
Yeah, I know exactly who it is.
Hey, they like asking her about going in there and taking control. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
She's trying to play it off, but there ain't nothing more than she prays for every night for him to fall out on the floor.
Oh, I know.
And her be the one up there because you know that's who they wanted in the beginning the whole time, Brian.
Oh yeah.
They wanted her in the beginning. They just didn't nobody like her.
I don't like her. I mean, you know, these people all the time talking about everything's racist, everything this is racist, everything that's racist. You know, all this and all that, but everything needs to be equal and all that crap. Well, last I checked, I seen a thing like an interview with this lady, this guy asked this feminist activist. She said, he asked her, he said, what rights do men have that women don't? And she thought about it for a minute, and she said, well, none that I can think of. And I'm like, well, what are you fighting about then? I mean, does that? And then she goes, you know what? That's a great point. And I'm like, well, there you go. Were you stuck on stupid or what?
And let me ask you a question, Brian. You might know this because I don't know the answer. If let's see, I need to write his name down. Donald Trump. Does he have to pick one of them people for vice president? Does he have to pick one of them people? Or can he go out?
I'm trying to think who you talking about.
Our man. DT, our man.
Oh yeah.
Does he have to pick one of them people? Tony says no.
He can pick anybody he wants to.
Well, I got some. I need to talk to him.
He could appoint his wife as vice president if he wanted to.
Really?
Yeah.
You know, they usually pick their people off of that. You know, they usually pick their own people, you know, like off of that.
Well, I mean, he could even pick a Democrat if he wanted to. Why he would want to do that, I ain't got no clue.
You know that Candace woman, what's her name?
Candace Owens?
Yeah. Hey, boy. Like, look at that, boy. Like, how that, like, she's true blue now. And, she's very smart.
If I was Donald Trump and I got reelected, I would pick smarter than I did last time because Mike Pence, and I don't want to talk about this anymore because it gets my blood pressure worked up. But if I was him and I wanted to pick a vice president, I would pick Kristi Noem out of South Dakota. She's real conservative. She's real savvy.
Yeah,
she's real smart about.
Yeah, I know you're talking about. But see, like.
She's pretty doggone easy on the eye.
Oh, well, I mean, I ain't never seen her. Well, I did see her, but I didn't pay no attention. But like, look at Candace Owens. And what's the lake woman that run for governor in Arizona? Carrie Lake.
Oh, right. Carrie Lake, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, boy, that would be great. Now.
She'd be a good choice too.
Hey, she's sharp as a tack. These two people I'm talking about, that Candace and that Carrie Lake, son, they are sharp now. You won't out-talk them or put words in their mouth. Anything you can say to try to trap them, they can. Yeah, Chad Prather, yeah, he'd be a good one. Hey, you know, he's a lot smarter than I think that Chad is a lot smarter than people realize he is. Chad Prather.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
And
watch
that
him.
old Kennedy dude, that Louisiana Senator Kennedy, he'd be a good one.
Well, oh, yeah. Talk to him a second, Brian. Let me go get me some cigarettes.
All right. Well, how's everybody doing tonight? Sorry we got off on a political rant. That stuff raises my blood pressure up. It's nice to meet everybody on the channel tonight, though.
Oh, y'all, we don't know what's going to happen. I mean, like, you hear me saying, like, I don't know what's going to happen. I mean that. I don't know what's going to happen.
Don't none of us know what's going to happen, Danny.
Mm-mm. Not this time. Not this time. Amy Joe. Hey, Brian, I am enjoying you. Thank you, Amy Joe. I'm going to bring Brian on camera, like maybe the next time I go live. He's always has a lot to say, y'all. And, he's not no dummy. He knows what's going on in the world.
My comments, for some reason, only go down to Shirley Knapp saying, Dove, Kathy, V. John Ray, love, hey. And then it stops. I can't read no more comments.
Yeah, I don't know, Brian. I don't know about that stuff. You know, I don't never mess with the phone, you know.
Well, I got a old phone too. It's all crashy and stuff, so, you know.
Yeah. But, like, if you want to have a good time, you got to have a good phone, man.
That's right.
So, hello, everybody coming in late. This is Brian Watson. I got it on here on the phone. That's Brian in the picture there. He's an old friend from. I actually got quite a few of the Southern Idea people that I talk to once in a while. It's really kind of about played out. Brian, it said close the comments and come back on, and that's you probably just need to get out of YouTube and come right back.
All right, let me see what's up. Let me try that.
Cut your Facebook off or log out or something, Brian.
Now, if I log out, I can't log back in because I don't remember my password.
Oh.
Let me join the YouTube again. Gotta watch the commercial. There we go. Now I got more to come back. Hang on.
Oh, Brian, are you married?
I am not married.
Are you one of them like Steven and all the other men ain't never get married again?
Well, I've been married 3 times. And the first marriage lasted 13 years. I had two kids by my first wife. Second wife, that one lasted a year and a half. And then the third one lasted 2 weeks. My bull crap sponge got full and had to squeeze out. So I ain't looking to get married, ain't looking for a girlfriend. I'm just looking. I ain't here for a long time. I'm here for a good time. Just pour me, forget the red wine, pour me some moonshine.
Hey, Brian, I've been trying to tell these women that for 6 months. Like, you gotta leave the house every now and then. Go on a date.
Well, I'll get out and I get out and do, I go places. I got a little old place called the Dry Dock Inn down here at Grenada Lake. Go in there and they got a dollar draft beer night down there. And after 5 o'clock, you can play pool for free.
Really?
But, yeah, but there's a bunch like folks down there that goes down there, but all them little girls come in there, man. Got these boyfriends, and it's just like you don't want to say nothing to nobody, cause I'll have to go upside somebody's head with a pool stick.
And you know what? I never messed around in them kind of places much. I'm talking about my whole life. I never waited. Oh, and Stephen either. It like when he was married to his last wife, she liked to go, to them clubs. Stephen didn't never like to go. He would go, but he didn't like to. He wound up getting mad about every time. About every time they went.
Well, I mean, I ain't never really been one to just hang out in bars either. I used to drive a beer truck. And I used to deliver beer to the bars and stuff like that. I'd go in there a little bit after work or something like that. But as far as just hanging out, I like to shoot pool. But as far as just hanging out, no, man, that ain't me.
Mm-mm. Hey, I know people that go to the bar and don't even drink, and they don't want no date. And I mean, they just go to see their friends. And I'm talking about,
Like
hey, now I'm talking about some women. I know some women like that. They don't.
Yeah.
Hey, they ain't there hunting no man. I'm telling you, I know what I'm talking about. They ain't there hunting no man. Now, if one might come along, it might be a little different. But they don't go to hunt men, and they don't even drink when they go. I'm telling you, I know some. I seen one the other day that I forgot about. I seen her at the Waffle House. She said, "Hey, Danny, I ain't seen you in a long time." And she was coming from that place, that club.
There used to be my first wife. She used to work at a Waffle House, and it was right next to this bar, and she worked at night. And man, the shift she worked, all the drunks would be coming out of there, and they'd go straight to the Waffle House, get that drunk food fixed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Boy, you talk about a doggone 3-ring circus.
That's the way it was the night me and Stan went over there. Me and Stan went to the Waffle House. I mean, I know you don't know about some of the gals on here, do. Me and Stan went to the Waffle House. And man, it was going on in there, boy. They like people from the club come in there. I like to never got out there, man. I like to never got to that door. Walking out. I like to have never got to that door. I told, let's see, wait a minute. Yeah, one time Tammy went with us. One time we all went. The women that come over here and when Stephen was singing and all that. One time we all went, and one time just me and Steve.
Whiskey drinking, fast fighting, tobacco chewing women. Sorry, Danny, didn't mean to interrupt you.
Well, I mean, I think I was just saying I never got out of there. Because I knew a lot of them, What is his name, Joe? What the heck? What, Amy Joe? Hey, it's like what Brian was talking about. What's your zodiac, Brian?
Aquarius.
Oh my! No, that man, don't tell me that.
That's what it is.
Don't tell me that, man. Don't tell me you're an Aquarius.
Born January 29th, 1968.
Uh huh. Waffle House, bro. No, it wasn't a fight. It wasn't a fight. It was just I see what you're saying there now, Amy. It wasn't a fight. It was just people like that I seen that I know. Like, hey, y'all, people never see me, y'all. People never see me. And I've even had people saying, "Where's Danny?" Everywhere Timmy goes, "Where's Danny? Where's Danny? Where's Danny?" I don't go nowhere, y'all. When I go out of town, though, I act like a hoodlum. You ever act like a hoodlum, Brian?
Man, I ain't never up with right now. If you believe that, I got some oceanfront property in Arizona, but I'll tell you.
Well, y'all the ones that's coming in there late. No, you don't, Danny. Hey, you know what? Like, I think some of y'all women know me pretty good, but I think there's like a handful of women that like don't know me at all. Oh yeah, I like don't do nothing, y'all. Don't do nothing. When I go somewhere, I don't do nothing. When I do go somewhere, I don't do nothing.
You know, when I get out, I go somewhere. You know, a lot of people just go somewhere, and they'll just go do what they got to do, and they don't talk to people. They don't say nothing and stuff like that. When I'm out and about, man, I'll talk to people. You know, I try to cut up, try to be friendly with people, make somebody smile, something like that. You know, try to have a little fun. You know.
Hey, you know what? I mean, I will too, Brian. But like, I don't like to be talking to 5 or 6 people, like in a crowd, like where it's. I mean, like if you're sitting there, if me and you sitting there on a bench, a park bench, I would talk to you and stuff, women and everything. I will talk.
Oh yeah.
But like, I don't care about being in a crowd, and it's just like everybody's talking, and they talking to you, and and then they talking to somebody else, and like I just don't like the crowds too much.
I don't like being in crowds neither. I don't like that either, man.
I've done that kind of thing. Uh, no, I always wind up in that kind of thing, but that's what I don't like. When I go to the restaurant, y'all, you won't hardly believe this. I tell Tammy what I want to eat, and Tammy does the order. And when we get up from eating, I go to the car. Tammy goes and pays for everything.
Oh yeah.
I let Tammy be the big man and like make it look like she's the one that controls the money. Hey, I go to the car, y'all. First
Hey,
thing,
Danny,
huh?
let me step off here for just a second. Don't hang up with me. I gotta take a break for just a minute. I'll be right back.
Okay, go ahead, partner. Hey, y'all, that's how I do, y'all. I tell Tammy what I want to eat. And if I'm with Steven, I always just uh, eat whatever. Steven always, like, Steven eats out so much, y'all. I mean, not just now. They didn't, when him and his wife, they did not cook. Steven would cook once in a while, but she didn't cook. They ate out every day, every single day. And he knows everything good everywhere you go eat because he's been to all the places. He said, you want me to surprise you, Hodges? I said, yeah, man, surprise me. See, Stephen knows what I like, y'all. I don't like crowds either. Hey, I mean, I don't mind a crowd as long as I ain't standing in it. You know what I'm talking about? As long as I'm over yonder. As long as I'm over yonder somewhere and just watching everybody or whatever, then I'm good. But like, I don't want to be in the crowd. Amen, Danny, that's the truth. Don't you like making choices? Uh, well, that's something me and Stephen do. As far as like Tammy, I'm telling Tammy what I want to eat. And then like, as far as Stephen, like, he knows what I like, y'all. That's my son. Hey, y'all, we are buddies. And we have been around one another a lot. And he said, you want me to surprise you, Hodge? I said, yeah, go ahead and surprise. And that actually started a long time ago. You want me to surprise you? I said, yeah, go ahead and surprise me.
I made it back, buddy.
All right. Then you are a royal king in your household. I think, I don't mean to be, but I don't mean to be. I just as soon sit back. Always sit back. Always. Hey, y'all used to ride four-wheelers and all that. Me and Stephen and my buddies, we all had four-wheelers and all that stuff. Hey, I ride in the back. I ride in the back. All the way in the back. Like a bunch of us riding down a trail. We used to go to these what you call trail rides, where you go pay $10 or whatever. And they got thousands of acres. I would always be in the back. I would never be standing up there in the front of everybody. I would just always do whatever everybody else wanted to do. And I'm still like that to this day. I do what everybody else wants to do. As long as they kind of within the guidelines of what I want to do, I'll do anything.
You know what I do?
What that, Brian?
I do whatever I want to do. When I want to do it.
Well, I do a good
But
bit of
that's kind of like, it's kind of like the beauty of being alone, but kind of like lonely at the same time.
Yep. Yep. Oh,
But, you know,
hey, Brian, you watched the concert the other night?
yeah.
Was you on chat?
No, I didn't get on that.
I know this right here, y'all. Hey, I woke up like just a few minutes before. I woke up at 6:30. Ain't no way he's gonna do the concert at 7. Well, what happened was Tammy brought me a big old pile of food in there, and I ate, went back to sleep, woke up 6:30. I like to have never got woke up playing them drums. And I mean, I am telling you, I like to have never got woke up. And I mean, I went back and watched the video. I said, man, ain't no telling what I sounded like. Because, like, I just wasn't woke up. And I went back and listened to it. I played the drums all right. I didn't. So sometimes, like, you need to be playing like a double beat and a back beat and all that stuff. And I went back and looked at the video, and I was doing it. But I didn't. Hey, it took me a while to get going. We had a good time, though.
Man, I tried to play drums. And I can hold a beat. But I tell you what, I ain't in good enough shape. I couldn't play a whole damn song. I'd be sitting there just huffing, boy.
Yeah. Well, Hey, sometimes I surprise myself of playing.
Thank you, Jen A. It's like, yeah, but you be playing, and go ahead, man.
I forgot what I was saying, Brian.
No, Jen A said, God bless me, so I had to say something.
Hey, but that's fine. But like, I actually forgot what I was saying before you said that.
No, you're saying you playing the drums.
Yeah, I remember that much.
We was talking about, playing whole songs and holding the beat and stuff.
Yeah, yeah, like. See, you can play the drums light, y'all. And I went back and watched the videos, and I really wasn't playing light, but well, it like took me 2 hours to like get woke up and get fired up. You actually can see it on the video whenever I got, got cranked up. I was got looking at y'all's comments and stuff, and I like started like, yeah, I was half asleep. I'm telling you, I was. I'm telling you, I was. Man, like, that's like 6 o'clock in the morning for me. I'm telling you. I was like, I have done got where I am messed up big time on them.
Danny, you need the doggone, you need to rip that song from, old Ted Nugent's Stranglehold, play the drums on that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think I can do that, but I'm not. I'm not sure about how good Ted Nugent will go on the concerts. I think that like we kind of have a more country soft rock audience, and so me and Steven, we are not playing and singing for us. We are playing and singing for the crowd. And
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
Well, when I sing, I'm usually sitting here singing to myself.
hey, you know what? We can sing. We can sing better to ourselves. Like we can be in the car or in the shower, and man, we can
Oh,
sing. We can sing good, right up until you get that mic put in front of your face.
I don't know, man. I've sang in front of a few thousand people before,
Well,
and they seem to like it.
hey, I know you can sing, Brian. I know you can sing, but like a lot of us, just ordinary people, thank you, Lorraine. A lot of us just ordinary people. We not, we not, we not singers.
Oh, yeah. I'll tell you a story, Danny. Uh, I used to go. I used to go down there. I used to stop in East Flow at the liquor store and get me a pint of whiskey and take my guitar down there and sit on the porch swing at the Elvis Presley birthplace and museum and sit there and play Elvis songs and sing and have people from all over the world be standing there taking pictures, wanting to shake my hand and take pictures with me. And I've had some of them wanting my autograph. And I'm like, well, I ain't nobody. Why you want my autograph,
You know what? You know what, Brian? It's funny you say that. Hey, Tammy gives away Bibles on her video. Do you know that a lot of people want me and Grandma and Stephen and Tammy to sign the Bibles? Like even with my old sloppy handwriting.
I know, man. It's just crazy. I mean, I've had people from like Japan, Australia, Germany, Holland, Sweden. Just crazy, man. Just people from all over the world. Just people. It's just mind blowing the people that would come to that little town just because of Elvis Presley.
Let me get
I
my.
mean, I never made any money off of it. Of course, I wasn't ever trying to make any money off of it. I was just sitting out there having fun, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know he's into music, y'all. But like sometimes, like I'm so busy, like doing this and that. He tried to get me involved in. Uh, Brian tried to get me involved in some groups on Facebook, but hey, I don't hardly mess with Facebook. Brian, tell Blue where you are from, and I'm gonna get up.
I'm from Tupelo, Mississippi. Didn't you say tell Blue where I was from, Danny?
Yeah, I was getting up, getting my battery pack that goes on the phone here,
Oh, okay.
so it won't go dead on me.
Jen A says she wants to hear me sing or something.
Uh, is they, is there
Or no,
any,
that's Amy Joe.
Amy Joe, is there any chance that we can ever get you to come over here on a Friday night?
Nice to meet you too, Blue. WNC Granny, I lived in Boone, North Carolina. Up in the mountains, up in the Blue Ridge Mountains.
Hey, Brian, there's people, men and women on here, and they from all over the United States, man.
Oh, yeah.
There's some from Mississippi, but I can't remember. Ain't you in Mississippi? Where'd you tell me you from?
Tupelo, Mississippi.
Yeah, there's some from Mississippi, but I can't remember who they are.
Hey, WNC Granny said, I lived in the coldest place on earth. It was pretty cold. Boone was pretty good town. I really liked living up. I really enjoyed it.
And why'd you leave?
Things just didn't work out for me up that way, man.
Wasn't you in the army or something one time, Brian?
Yeah, I was in the army.
Hey, that's one way of like moving around, ain't it?
Yeah, moved around quite a bit when I was in there. WNC Granny says she lives close to Black Mountain. I know where that's at. Jen A said, asked me what I like to sing. I'm like, well, I don't mind if you want to hear me, but I don't know.
Hey, if we can get you to come over here, I'll put the first $100 down for gas. But let me tell you this, because I know I know you're a homebody. But you come over here, and I will record you right. I'm talking about record you right.
I hear you, brother.
And make it sound like a record. I do know how to do it, y'all. But like I can't do that on the lives, y'all. But I do know how to process a video
Oh, yeah.
and put compression to it and put everything. Like there's a lot to that, y'all. But I do know how to do all that.
Hey, old Love and Life said they used to bed at Boone's Farm.
Hey, everybody used to drink that Boone's Farm a long time ago.
Grumman Son Love, Appalachian State University. Yes, sir, ASU. Oh, yourself. Don't play with yourself. That was a good. I've been to several of their football games.
Yeah. Hey, Brian, why don't I just take a break? You look at chat and talk to them for a second. I just take a break right here.
Hey, you ain't got to take no break, brother. I was just reading the comments.
No, I want you to.
Okay, brother.
Yeah, you just talk a minute and I'll just sit here and chill.
I do want to come up there and hang out with y'all, though. I just worried about my old truck making it. It's got 321,000 miles on it.
So look at the chat there, Brian.
Oh, I'm going to look.
Y'all ask Brian anything you want to ask him. He ain't shy, y'all. He's quiet a talker.
You can ask me anything. Missy Cap says she lives in Tupelo, about 7 miles from her birthplace. Which way? That could be. That sounds about like Morville or South Philly. Blue says sing for us. What do you want to hear, Blue?
Hey man, I don't know if I'd be singing over telephone.
Well, hey, I got a 2003 Ford F-150.
And you got a bunch of miles on it from going to seeing all them women?
Oh, you crazy, man.
So where's Brian living now?
I live in between Newport, Mississippi and Grenada, Mississippi. A little town called Gore Springs. Joliday, I can play the guitar enough to hold a tune. That's about it. You know, it's a 2003 Ford F-150. Not. It's got its quirks and its flaws, but it gets me point A to point B.
He told me it did look good. He said he ran over a deer.
Yeah, it did. It wasn't in bad shape. And the deer decided to try to commit suicide. And yes, Palm Springs flowers, I do love to fish. Granny said that's because it's a Ford.
Yeah. That deer knew it was a Ford, didn't it?
Hey, I ain't never really been a Ford man, but that's been a good one.
Yeah. Well, tell us this right here. Tell us what have you been doing today?
What have I been doing today?
Today, yeah, what you been doing?
Well, I went to town a couple of times. I fed the horses, fed the dogs, fed the cat, and said a few prayers, and that's about it.
Oh, really?
Besides, drank a few beers.
Hey, I hadn't done very much today, neither. Watched the football, me and Tammy watched the football game here and there.
I used to watch like football, basketball, stuff like that. I don't get into stuff like that much no more.
Well, you know, Brian, like me and Tammy, we've always watched football. Now, I know football ain't for everybody, I understand. But I'm telling y'all that me and Tammy always watched football whenever. But when they started that kneeling stuff, it done something to me. And it ain't the same no more.
No,
Uh,
it ain't.
I mean, if if you don't like the place we live, here's what I say. go somewhere else where you do like it.
Go, yeah,
Don't,
go somewhere else. That's it.
hey, don't like mess up our place. Well, God, I love America myself.
I do too. I fought for America. Joe today said, "What's your favorite fish to eat?" Crappie is mine. I like fish. Down here where I live at Grenada Lake, mainly if you like crappie, that'd be the place to fish, 'cause there's plenty of big old slabs down here.
Yeah.
And Jenny said something about Brian W. singing Elvis tune. I'll sing you a piece of one. Thank you, Granny.
Hey, what we need to do is get Brian to come to Dublin. And it won't cost you nothing.
Thanks, Scott.
It won't cost you nothing, y'all. I give him a tent to get out there in the backyard. No, I lead. Hey, y'all.
Playing the back seat out in my truck.
I let him stay in the camper, y'all. All he had to do was drive over. Yeah, that like, you know, the hating America thing. That's enough to like make you mad, you know.
That's like Merle Haggard said. When you're running down a country man, you're walking on the fighting side.
That's right. I remember that song real good. Matter of fact, I tried to get Stephen and White Earp to sing it. Can't do nothing with them. Can't do nothing with them, Brian.
Yeah, I sang hell out of it. Hey, I went to a Marlboro country music show in Greensboro, North Carolina. I saw Ricky Skaggs, George Strait, and Merle Haggard, all three at the same time.
Hey,
got to meet all three of them too.
Hey, I used to like that Ricky Skaggs. What become of him?
Oh, he's still out there, man. He's just pretty much doing the bluegrass thing now. He done got older. He just does his bluegrass music and just does his thing. He made his money and got out of the mainstream.
I used to. There was a Ricky Skaggs song. It's been so long, but it's something about being a rocking chair. You know what I'm talking about, Brian? It's some kind of song.
Ricky Skaggs song?
Yeah. It's a Ricky Skaggs song about sitting in a rocking chair.
I do remember a song about a rocking chair, but I can't get it out of my mind when you say something about a rocking chair. That George Jones song.
Hey, he was like in the song. He's singing like he's mad sitting in the rocking chair. Does anybody know what that is? Like,
John Bell said that's George, and that's what I was thinking, George.
He's hanging at the Grand Ole Opry. Oh.
Yeah, he's at the Grand Ole Opry. But yeah, that's a George song about the rocking chair.
No, hey, I'll look it up. But I'm gonna get
I think he had one about it too, though.
I'll look it up here. See if I can find it. It's something about a rocking chair. About like I'm just gonna sit here in this rocking chair. It's something like that.
I don't need your rocking chair.
Yeah, that's George Jones.
You're tall like Medicare. You're tall like Medicare. I've got neon in my vein.
Oh, honey, won't you open that door?
Yeah, that's it.
Ricky Skaggs.
Honey.
Like, I don't remember how, I remember a little bit about how it goes.
Honey, won't you open that door? Oh, sweet daddy, don't love me no more. Go outside, let me sleep on the floor. Honey, won't you open that door?
Hey, that's it. That's it. Hey, I knew it was something about rocking chair.
Yeah, he said, a honky tonk to run Dallas, guy in a poker game. Somebody must have been cheating. I lost everything but my name.
Hey, I'm tapping here, y'all. You know, y'all, you know that there's quite a few people that like,
Well, thank you, man.
this is your sweet daddy, don't you love me no more? It's cold outside, let me sleep on the floor. Honey, won't you open that door? I honky-tonked in around Dallas, got into a poker game. Somebody must have been cheating. I lost everything but my name. That's why his wife was mad. Hey, you know, Brian, I used to play poker. And one of the men told me, said, he said, when I get home, he said, my wife thought I was asleep. She'd go over there and look at my billfold.
Oh, yeah. Hey, you know, Merle Haggard held a life. No, Waylon Jennings held a lifelong grudge against Merle Haggard because Waylon, that's back when he was on that dope real bad. And him and his manager, Merle and his manager got Waylon in a poker game, and they took every cent he had, and Merle never did forgive him for that, or Waylon never forgave Merle for that.
Okay, who doing what now? I'm paying attention this time. Tell us again. Tell me again.
Waylon Jennings held a lifelong grudge against Merle Haggard because back when Waylon was back during his drug days, real bad, when he was on the cocaine real bad, Merle Haggard and his manager and a couple other guys got Waylon in a poker game, and they cleaned him out, took every cent he had, and Waylon held a lifelong grudge against Merle for that.
Hey. Danny is U.S. Texans kind of people too. I love playing poker. Hey, we wasn't playing for quarters, y'all. Hey, we was playing pretty big time.
Thank you, Linda. Yeah.
And women get mad about their husband going in there playing. They didn't ever get mad like when they won. Just only when they lose. And they could afford to lose. We wasn't playing with people that work for a living. I was playing with people that's done work their whole life, and I don't know how you accumulate that much money. But they had it. They would lose and be right back the next time we played.
Jenny said Merle is a legend, and I agree. Merle Haggard was a legend.
Merle is one of my favorite singers.
Mine too.
And Stephen,
Somebody said, I can't remember Let me scroll back in the comments.
See, I always,
John Abel asked about Silver Wing.
yeah. And see, I know all them songs, but see, Stephen don't know 'em. Oh, I like Muskogee.
Well, I'm proud to be an Okie from Muskogee. That's right.
Yeah.
Place where even squares have a ball.
Y'all see who we need. You see how good he sounds over this telephone, Y'all see who we need to get over here, don't you?
We still wave old glory down at the courthouse.
That's who we need to get over here,
John Abel says sing Silver Wing now.
Hey,
Alright.
hey, you done sung everything else. Go ahead and sing.
Silver wings sliding in the sunlight, roaring in June, shedding some weather flight. They're taking you away and leaving me lonely. Silver wing, slowly fading out of sight. Don't leave me, I cry. Don't think that airplane bright.
Okay, hold on. I got something else I want you to sing. Just hold on a sec. Let me answer this question. Hey, y'all, let me tell you something. Now, lady just said, Danny, what sign of poker gives you the insight to what he's holding? You know what? I don't know how I could do that. But like, they was a real smart man. They was a college professor that played with us. And he was real smart, y'all. Real smart. A college professor. And I heard him telling the poker players. They said, you think like he's just winning because he's lucky? He said, he knows when he's got you. And I wasn't saying nothing. But he was right. He was real smart. I mean, I ain't just talking about book smart. Book smart. He was common sense and book smart. He was both. He said, he knows when he's got you. And I was wanting him to shut up. Because, like, here's what happened. When he'd have a good hand, this coach, he was a coach for college. When he would have a good hand, he would bet $1. And when he didn't have such a good hand, he would bet $3. You know, and what he's doing is running everybody out. And then see, now when I say $3, you can bet $3. They call it $3 limit. But the next man can raise it. And then the next man can raise it. And the next man can raise it. It can be raised 4 times. So it actually is a lot of money. It can be like where it's $50 to see the next card or more, according to what you're playing for. Sometimes like we will play $5. And sometimes we would play $10 a card. And then that $10 can be raised and raised and raised. But I like that. I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole.
I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. No one can hear me right, but Mama cried, Mama cried.
You know, y'all, I didn't think about it until I talked to Brian the other day. I said, Brian, I want you to get back on my channel. I said, man, I didn't know you was back on there. I said, yeah, man. But I actually know quite a few people like Brian, like, y'all, I've been doing that YouTube a long time, y'all. And I know,
Like when I
and,
said do it, Don Williams.
yeah, I like Don Williams.
I do too. I've had a few beers, so I don't know if I'll be able to remember all the words if I do. But
Let me
I'll
ask you a
try.
song. Let me ask you a song that you know, Brian, called, uh, let's see, I hogged my wife's diamond ring last June. Let's see, wait a minute.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Good old boys, they're all the same. Ain't no way they'll ever change, or something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's old Mo Bandy and Joe Stampley.
yeah. And see, like I've thought about every kind of song in the world. I really have, but like Steven don't know all that stuff. Hot by her the city truck and turned it over in the mayor's yard. I used to do
Yeah,
stuff like
yeah.
that. And it would be riding around.
That'd be about that. I would have probably lived that song about when that come out too.
Hey, y'all, me and my buddies be just riding around. Well, like we do stuff for fun. We would, like we was gonna turn around or something, go back the other way. I would just pull and drive across people's grass like in their front yard. Hey, one night, got back, had a flat tire. One of my buddies went over there and stole the tire off of the man's truck, and they was putting that tire on my truck, and the man come back, and he didn't even notice his tire was gone.
Glenda's Garden and More, bring me back home.
Hey, you know what? We didn't even know. We didn't know. Now, it wasn't me that done it, but I had a buddy that would do about anything. He the one went over there
Man,
and
I
got the
tell you what,
tire.
I done so much crazy stuff when I was younger, it ain't even funny.
Yeah, I might could sing some if I were to try to. Hey, but that dude come back and like we knew the dude. We knew the man that they stole the tire from. And they didn't put all the lug nuts on my tire. And I was running about 50 miles an hour. We was in a hurry, man, to get out there. That tire come off, started rolling and hit a house.
Damn it, boy.
Like, hey, about tore the house down.
Damn.
Man, I like in all kind of trouble. Yeah, we're doing all kind of stuff now.
Hey, I flipped the only brand new car I ever owned was a 1988 Ford Escort
Hey,
GT. And
good
I
night,
flipped
miss.
that sun gun end over end about 5 times off a 50-foot cliff off into a golf course in Boone, North Carolina.
Me and my brother went down there to the boat landing. I had my boat, going back my boat in there. And man, somebody had a motorcycle parked in at the bottom of the ramp. And we sat there and waited for about 20 minutes. And like, he wasn't around there. He was in somebody's boat somewhere. I took his motorcycle and ran it off out in the river. And then I left. I pushed his
Hey,
motorcycle off in there.
Glenda's Garden and More said something about sing me back home.
Hey, that's a
And
good one now.
I gotta say this. That's my favorite Merle Haggard song of all time.
Hey man, listen, man. I, I've always had a pontoon boat, y'all. And it ain't the one I got now, but I always had one. And I recorded me some Merle Haggards, and I might even bought the CD, I don't know. But like, I used to listen to that thing over and over and over. That
Oh,
Merle
yeah.
Haggard. Yeah, I like that Mama Tried to, Elaine. Hey, y'all, you know what, y'all? it's getting cooler here, and you'll see me back outside. Hey, I'm telling y'all, you won't see me like always in this house. You won't see me always in this house, like right on through the winter and all that, because it usually ain't real bad cold here. But you'll see me getting out of the house and going to the river, and hey, I go down there by myself, y'all. I I'm gonna do stuff like that anyway. Danny, I want listen, Danny, I want you to sing with Brian if he comes to the concert. Well, hey, we're gonna have to get him here, y'all. Like I knew Brian could sing, but we're gonna have to get him here. I know he don't. Oh, we just have to get him here, and the reason I got him on here, y'all, is cause it takes a long time for a man to when he comes in chat. It takes him quite a while before like you trust who he is. So that's the reason I have him on right now, talking to him on the phone and everything. So I like can introduce you. He's not some wacko. But
I'm also, I've got a YouTube channel, and it's under this name, Brian Watson. That's my name. And if you find it and you like and subscribe to it, guess what? They ain't gonna be no video for you to look at.
yeah, what he's saying, y'all, is he's got a channel, but he ain't got no videos. But
I ain't putting nothing on it.
that's everybody, y'all. That's everybody you see that with a YouTube name. They ain't even sending super chat, but nothing going through. Oh, really, Tony? Hey, yeah, hey, thank you, Tony. But like, it's crazy. Like, man, like, even Nostradamus don't even know what, like, understand, like, the way YouTube works sometimes. I'm glad you introduced, let's see, I'm glad you
Well, thank you,
introduced Brian.
Mardell. I appreciate that.
Yeah, he's a good guy, y'all. And that's the reason I got him on here, is so you can see and you can hear him. Women's usually pretty good uh, judge character, except for when they in love. When they in love, hey, they don't know nothing. Say, hey, baby, like, I need $500. Hey, Linda, Danny, I watch every Friday night waiting on my Dumas Walker song. Hey, yeah, tell
The
Stephen
other
about.
day said Brian, it's Brian, and Damus Walker. Well, let's all go down to Damus Walker. Let's all go down to Damus Walker. We'll get a slaughterburger, fries, and a bottle of sweet. Bring it on out to my baby and me.
You know, I actually, I thank you, WNC. Well, thank you, WNC Grant. You're a sweetheart. I see you doing stuff like that all the time. So, y'all, I actually got quite a few friends that's like pretty good characters. Quite a few. Quite a few. They just don't care. They just don't care nothing about you two. But I knew Brian would fit right in. I got one more buddy that I guess I need to call him and do this same thing. He somebody I went to school with that would fit right in. Thank you, Danny, for introducing us to your singing friend. I knew I had to get him on here, y'all. And for the new people that's coming in, I'm actually going to bring him in on the live. Maybe the next video, we'll see. But I'm actually going to bring him in on the live. You know, do a split screen and get him on here and everything. Danny, I want to be his friend. Well, you can show be his friend, Anita.
Put my picture up on Facebook and tell her to send me a friend request.
Okay. Okay. So here he is, y'all. That's Brian there.
With an upside down American flag.
That's Brian there, y'all. On Facebook, there's quite a few. There's quite a few.
That's right, Tony's old.
There's quite a few of these people that has Facebook. Now, I was fitting to say gals, but I'm real bad about leaving the men out. But there's a lot more women on here than men. I don't think Tony Z has Facebook.
He recognized my background photo, though, upside down American flag as a sign of distress.
Hey, Miss Hill. But that's him there, y'all.
Good night, Granny.
I need to go to bed. Good night, Granny. Glad you come in here. Hey, I was like feeling pretty good tonight. Like, you know, I got where I started, like not doing a video when Tammy goes live that same day, because it'll make her not get as many views as normal, as she normally would. But like I just said, to heck with it, you know, tonight. But I'll kind of get back on my regular schedule. But I got another buddy too, y'all, that I can get him on here, and I can bring him on camera. I can do just what I'm doing, Brian. He's a talker too. Oh, he's like Brian, he won't get on here and don't know what to say. You ain't got to lead them, they can talk. They can talk. Without you leading the conversation.
Out in the middle of nowhere, Danny. I can hear somebody cutting up on the four-wheeler right now.
Yeah, I heard you say that quite a few times, that like you live way from town. But you got fiber optic internet.
Oh, yeah. Love and Life Brian Watson is my last name. Watson.
When I looked you up, I seen every kind of Brian Watson in the world, but
I got a bunch of, because Facebook kicks me off. I stay in Facebook jail more than I'm on there. I speak my mind, and Facebook don't like it.
Yep, they don't like me neither. They don't like me. I'm trying to change my ways, but it is very hard to do.
Thank you, Joe. I appreciate that.
Oh, well, listen here, y'all.
Elaine Johnson, that's the one with that. You might want to get a close-up on my profile again, Dan, so they can see what to look for. There's too many on there. They right. That's the one right there. The bald-headed guy with the overalls and the Texas shirt on.
See it there, y'all. So, look for that flag, y'all. So, listen, y'all. We at the 2 hour and 4 minute mark. Y'all go ahead and tell Brian we'll see him next time. Brian, you can tell them, you'll see them next time. And then I'll take it home.
All right, brother. Well, I live in Tupelo, Mississippi. Joe Day said put my town and state. Tupelo, Mississippi. I live in Gore Springs. That's my town now. So, Gore Springs, Mississippi. Brian Watson, you look for that picture. And I may have to go in there and change my privacy settings.
Yeah, I couldn't find you, Brian. When I looked, I couldn't find you. And see, I know what you look like. I couldn't find you.
Yeah. I might have to go in there and change my privacy settings. Good night, Shirley.
I was like,
Good night. Good night.
I've actually like been wanting to get some of my friends in here for a while, but
Nice to meet you too, Ellen.
hey, what y'all gals got to do, and men, y'all got to get him over here on Friday night. Now, if we get him to come, I take care of his gas money, and he can sleep in the camper, but he got to get over here.
Good night. Tammy, Joe, and Mardell, nice to meet you too. I'm reading the comments. Sorry about that, man.
Hey, that's fine. Y'all don't
Good
forget.
night, Tony.
Who's that, Brian?
Tony Z.
Oh, yeah. Tony Z's one of my moderators. Hey, Brian's one of the kind. He'd be walk up there and took the microwave and Steve.
Nice to meet you too, Michelle Ward. Hey, you Henny Can. Good night, Joe Day. Hey, Michelle Worrell, or you Henny Can, Ernest Worrell. You know what I mean?
I don't know who that is.
You
Ernest.
know who that is.
Ernest?
That's that know what I mean burn, dude.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, what they call him?
Ernest Worrell.
Ernest. Yeah, Ernest.
You know what I mean, Ernest?
Ernest goes to camp.
Yeah. Nice meeting you, Glenda's Garden and more.
Hey, Patricia. You got Trump on yours, Brian? I seen the friend request. He's got that flag. Oh, love and life.
Yeah, I got a bunch of different profiles that I've been kicked off of or hacked out of. But the one with the upside down flag, that's me. I might have to go in there and change my privacy settings.
Hey, why you got an upside down flag?
Because that's a sign of distress, and America's in distress right now.
Oh. You know what? I didn't realize. Hey, I didn't realize that, y'all. He do got the flag upside down. I didn't realize that. I didn't pay that no attention.
Yep. Well, we're under attack by our own government.
You got that right, brother. Like, you go watch my videos and you'll find out where it all come from, Brian.
Oh, yeah. That's been in the works for years.
Hey, it's the one that used to be in there. He used to be the man one time. Started all that about defunding the police.
Yep.
He's the one started all that. Like, we ain't never heard of that in our life. But like, all of a sudden, like,
Yeah, what triggers me though is the ones that yell defund the police the loudest. The first time they do something and they F around and find out, as they say. And They the first ones to call the police.
Yeah. Hey, you know, y'all, every once in a while, hey, look, see what Amy Jo says? Enemies within.
That's right.
And you know what, y'all? You know what? Here's the deal, y'all. They say we the bad people.
Deplorables, they call them.
Yeah. We,
Right-wing extremists.
we are the bad people for just wanting everything to be normal. You know, there was something I was debating about whether to tell y'all or not. Well, I think I'm going to tell y'all. I want you to listen up to Brian. So, I seen one time where, like, they was putting dogs to sleep. Some video somewhere. Okay. So I seen another video, like on Facebook, where this woman was in there. And now this ain't a bad thing. So don't say don't jump to conclusions about what I'm gonna say. See, nothing happened, but I thought it was. I thought it's what she's beating to do. And she was just giving the dog some medicine. But the dog was sitting there holding this paw at her. And she got through with what she was doing. It was months later before we went back and watched. Because I thought, like, she's been to put him down. And he had his paw out there, like waiting for whatever was going to happen to him. He was going to take it like a man. She just gave him some medicine. But I didn't know that when I was watching it. So that comes to the next step, y'all. You know, the politicians, they always say something to argue over. They don't wanna settle nothing. They want some stuff to argue about every 4 years. They want something to argue about. Y'all know that Roe v. Wade?
Just to divide, people.
Yeah, they saved that stuff. They don't want it settled. They saved that. Okay, so like, listen to what I'm saying, y'all. You know what I'm talking about, Roe v. Wade? They would take a dog, and I'm talking about not even do what they do. I'm talking about not even do it, but like just make out like they fixing to do it.
Yeah.
That right there would, I'm talking, not even do it. Just make it look like they was fitting to do it. There will be so many people mad, especially if they done it. Because like we are crazy about our animals than we are about people. And they don't even have to be animals that we know. That can be somebody else's dog. Y'all with me? These people are crazy, y'all. I got on Facebook one time. I said, if you don't want them, hey, I ain't lying, y'all. I said, if you one of them people, unfriend me. I said, and if you don't want to unfriend me, let me know who you are, and I will unfriend you. And I feel like that about it. That's how I am. All that crazy stuff, I don't need no friends like that, y'all. I don't even want no friends like that. We're not going to get along good. We're not going to get along good anyway. So, y'all understand what I'm saying? They always save this stuff up to talk about. They all know the game. We are the fools. At least they think we are.
Dang, I got people asking me about my Facebook. If y'all are friends with Benny on there, y'all ought to be able to see it. I just went in and changed my Facebook settings. So if y'all are friends with Benny, y'all ought to be able to find me now.
Hey, Lorraine, just a dog video would change everybody's mind about what they doing and what they actually stand for. They call it something else, like women's rights. They call it, hey, they got all these names to fool you. You know that they are enemies of the people that they claim they are looking after. You know what? Being as I said that, listen to this. You know, you think they care? Like, they give you just enough money to keep you down. You can't have no man living in your house. If you want welfare, a man can't live in your house. That's all. Like, I mean, I really kind of hate to say it, but like, they talking about the black kids don't have no daddy in the house. They got it fixed, y'all. They got it fixed where they won't live. A man can't live in the house.
Well, what they do in there, Danny, is they breaking up what they call the nuclear family. They don't have a mom and daddy married and living together. They want people to get pregnant and have multiple kids and live off system and be dependent on the government. That's what they want.
Hey, I couldn't have said it no better myself, y'all. That's what's going on. Like, and we the bad people, we ain't the ones doing it, y'all. I want to tell y'all I love y'all. I do appreciate y'all so much you wouldn't believe it. I don't know what I would do without being able to get on here once in a while. And Brian's going to be with us, y'all. He didn't know I was back on YouTube. You know, I told y'all I got mad at YouTube for a while. But like, I'm back. I have more men friends that is single. I promise y'all do. I think I'll call one of them tomorrow and get him on there. And I've always wanted to get us some more men in there. When, you know, it don't mean nobody's got to do nothing, gals. That don't mean nobody's got to do nothing. But, like, get us a mixture, you know, of try to get us some men in there. I appreciate these super chats, y'all. Brian's going to be around. Yes, sir?
I'd like to say something to everybody too, man.
Okay.
Y'all, I appreciate Danny and all he does, and I appreciate Dan having me on here. And I've enjoyed it, really have. And hey, Danny, love you too, brother.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna try to get up there and see y'all for long, brother. I'm gonna try to go up there and see my son and my grandkids up in Coleman, Alabama next month. So I might just shoot on over your way. You can't never tell, man.
Can't never tell, can you?
How thing goes.
Yeah, I hear you, bro. Well, there's people that in here right now that is an asset to chat. And you are a asset. And like I say, y'all, I got some more buddies that would get in there. They don't even know I'm on here. They don't even know I'm on here. Brian didn't know it. Can't wait to meet Brian.
Blue says she's close to Coleman. My son lives in Holly Pond.
Well,
Nice to meet you too, Helen.
I don't think Kimley's on here because I think she'd be said something by now, but Kimley and Blue and Thelma come to the concert, Brian.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, like we had 7,000 people watch that thing.
All right.
And like, it's still going. It's still going. Like they had a fight in the living room.
Hey,
Like they had a fight in the living room.
Landed Germain. She said if I ever get to Texas, look her up. Well, I used to live in Texas. I lived in a little town about 45 miles from Bowie, Texas. I mean, not Bowie. I lived in Bowie. That's about 45 minutes from Wichita Falls, and about an hour and a half, 2 hours from Dallas, Fort Worth. And Blue said she's not far from Gadsden. My mother was born in Winfield, Alabama.
Blue's done come a couple times to the concert. And Kimmy like lives in North Georgia somewhere.
Oh, okay.
And Thelma come from, man, long ways. I don't I don't remember where Thelma come from. But Thelma's the ones that like Thelma and Bloomin', they the ones that buys the shirts. And
Oh, yeah.
and we've had other people buying shirts and stuff, but like they buy them pretty regular. Uh, yeah, yeah. We hey boy, like if I ever do start going out again, that's where. So Thelma's from Indiana. Thelma drove. Thelma drove from Indiana, and like she's been before too, all the way down here to come see us.
Oh, yeah. That's a good little ride right there.
And the mail lady here, she calls herself the mail lady because she actually used to deliver mail to us. She's come in here before and I played her some stuff on the drums, like long time ago. Like when she had an extra minute to come in, I played the drums for her before. Oh, I actually knew her before, like, like while I was still mad at YouTube. So I knew her before that, and then she didn't never know about the YouTube thing. Hey, you missed a fight. Hey, hey, boy, like blue light was fitting to rough Kimberly up. Danny, let's get back to the conversation about the welfare. It's all different nationalities on welfare getting previous every day. Well, see, the thing is I've told y'all about that before. Like, they wanting to break you. Where, you, if if you're getting a check, if you're getting a check, you know they, if you're getting a check, they want you to keep getting that check. You're not going to vote against your check. And then they'll tell you, Donald Trump will take your check away. He's not going to take nobody's check away.
Hell, he didn't take his check when he was president.
Hey, nobody's going to take nobody's check away, but they'll stand there and lie about it. They're going to take your check. Nobody going to take your check. That's talking points. It's like so you will be a good citizen. They're crazy. And
No, that's telling you some bull crap to get you to vote for something, and then they'll vote the opposite way of what they said they was gonna do for you.
keep you scared, April. Is right. Keep you scared. And not, hey, boy, like, I listen to the news a little bit because of talking to y'all and stuff. But like then, like this here once in a while, I just had to quit. I just had to quit.
I had to quit watching it, man. I mean, it just gets old. It's the same old crap. They don't tell you nothing but their opinion. I've got my opinion, and I'm gonna tell you something else. It's hard to scare somebody that ain't scared of nothing.
You got that right. Divided, April said, is exactly right. You know what?
Divide and conquer. That's exactly what the thing is. It's just
When
make people argue with each other and cuss. I got an aunt. I got an aunt that we were really close, man. And then during the 2016 election between Donald Trump or Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton, she was a hardcore Democrat just because she's an old school Democrat, and that's all she's ever known. If she's just an old lady, and that's all she's ever known. And I said something about, well, you say you're against abortion. How can you vote for somebody like Hillary Clinton if you're against killing babies? And I called her out on that, and she unfriended me on Facebook. My own family. So, yeah, evidently, that divide and conquer shit kind of works. I mean, stuff kind of works.
Yeah, I stay up late, Anita. A lot of times I'm up whenever Tammy's getting ready to go to work. I tell y'all what I do with Tammy. I told her I want her in that bed by 8 o'clock every night. When you put the ice cream in the refrigerator, and she works 64 hours. And then she's doing the YouTube thing and running a household too. I told her that I want her in the bed at 8 o'clock. And that's exactly what she's doing. She can't hang with me at night trying to sit in there with me and watch TV and all that. And I don't want her to. Not the kind of hours that they making her work. And she goes to church too and all that, She actually does a pretty good bit, y'all.
Lane Shelley asked, do I know Barry Cannon from Calhoun City? I do not. I live about 20 minutes from Calhoun City, but no, I ain't been here but a couple of years, so I don't know a whole lot of people. But no, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know a whole lot of people down this way.
Yeah, y'all. People, kinfolk, Tammy's kinfolk. Not all of them, but most all of them. I look after Tammy, and I always have. I always have looked after her. And like all them marriage counselors, all her kinfolks is marriage counselors, and it's almost all of them. They all divorced and they're all kind of stuff. And they telling me over there what to do. Like I'm good to Tammy. Like they don't know, they know me. They know me from the outside world, but they don't know what I'm like at this house. And I take care of Tammy, and I keep her straight. I say, you need to do this, you need to do that. I don't lie to her. I don't play games with her. I don't tease her. I can't outsmart Tammy, but I don't do it. Only time, a couple of times I outsmart her is like when I told her I bet her $20 she couldn't put that grill together. But I look after Tammy.
Hey, Danny,
Mm-hmm.
I will tell you the time I realized that you and Tammy were a good match. And she's a good woman. I was watching video one time on this channel right here, and you was sitting out by the road at a stitch cord went out there, had the laptop set up, and you was showing folks how that ultimate antenna worked. And you had her holding the antenna, and she was out there doing it. And I was like, yep, that's a good woman right there.
Hey, she like always like stands behind me. But like the same way she stands behind me, I stand behind her. I said, man, you need to do this. You need to do that. And like I'm not gonna give her no bad advice. And I'm not gonna give her no tricky advice. And I could, Joe. I'm smart enough to play with her, but I don't like that kind of thing. Oh, I don't like games. I despise games. I seen that before. I seen a boy one time, one of my buddies, accuse his wife. And he knew she ain't doing what he accused her of. And I seen him like when he accused her, like the look on her face and everything. I was looking dead at her. And it didn't do nothing but make me mad. He accused her of something that he know she didn't do, just to keep her in check. And I don't like that kind of thing at all. As a matter of fact, you see, I ain't never forgot it. That's 10 years ago. I still ain't never forgot it. I don't think the same way about him.
I don't like games either, Danny. And Glenda's gardening more. No, I don't live in Abilene. I don't live in Texas anymore. I used to. I live in Gore Springs, Mississippi. Didn't mean to interrupt your story there, Danny.
No, you ain't interrupting me. That's what I got you on the phone here for. You know what I mean? And like Tammy told me, she said, man, if I need to, I'll quit my job. I said, no, you ain't got to quit your job. And like, I'm around here, y'all, like I am for Stephen and Grandma. If they need me, I'm here. I'm not always in their face telling them stuff. But like, if they need me, I'm here. And I'm not going to tell them nothing wrong. I know game playing when I see it. I know game playing when I hear it. And I don't have to listen very good to know it neither.
Glenda's garden and more. If you're friends with Danny S. Hodges on Facebook, that's how you find me. I got my Facebook friend setting set to friends of friends. Friends of friends can send me friend requests. I've got it set like that because I kept getting scam requests, and I tightened it up a little bit.
Well, I mean, you can put it like where everyone can send you a friend request, Brian. But like this, hey, just go look at their profile. See, there's quite a few that
I do that.
There's quite a few that I'm friends with, and then there's quite a few that I'm not friends with.
I got you, brother.
But let me explain something.
Let me go in here.
All right, let me explain something to you, Brian. When somebody sends you a friend request, go look at what their posts are.
Oh yeah, I already know.
If they got like just two,
I kind of got lazy with it.
If they hadn't got no posts, it's probably a fake profile.
Well, that's the thing. I got lazy with it, and a lot of my friends that I am friends with don't know stuff like that, and they got them scammers on theirs.
Normal.
You know what I mean? And they didn't know no better, so.
Well, I mean, if you had that, block them. But listen, normal people, they have posts. They have pictures and family pictures of their dogs and cats and everything else. Normal people do. A scammer, a fake profile on Facebook. They won't hardly have no pictures, and they won't hardly have no posts. If you go in and look what a little they did post, uh, they won't have no likes and dislikes. Normal
Oh,
people,
really?
normal people have likes on their stuff, and also normal people have it where you can see their friends list. Most normal people have it where
Well, I
you can.
just went in and I reset my pricing settings to public. So
Yeah. So
Linda's Garden and more, you can go look again, and you ought to be able to find me.
now, listen to me. I have my stuff where you can't see my friends list because I don't want a scammer going through my friends list looking at
Exactly.
for y'all. You understand what I'm saying? I got
Yeah,
it.
I got you.
I got it where they not going through there looking for y'all. That's the reason I got it where you can't see my friends list. And y'all, hey, I get so many friend requests I can't even keep up with it. I try to go through there every once in a while and accept them. And sometimes when I do it, I like to sit here and do 10 in a row. And I get so many I can't even hardly keep up with it on Facebook. Danny, if you weren't happily married, I'd be there after you, fighting off the rest with my judo. Hey, you know what? Hey, you know what? If I wasn't happily married, I would be doing that. Hey, I would. That's what I would do. I would. I would date, and hey, ain't nobody got to do nothing. We can watch movies. We can go riding around. Whatever. This is what I would be. But like y'all might, a bunch of y'all might think I'm a ladies' man. I ain't no ladies' man, y'all. I ain't no ladies' man. And you can, any one of y'all, I know y'all all know my mama, ask her. She'll tell you, I ain't no ladies' man. Tammy knows it too. I've been before talking on the phone to one of y'all, and Tammy went to bed while I was talking. She ain't sitting there listening. And that's kind of important to me too. Still gonna call Lynn Burns up one of these days. I tried to call her one time, but I was gonna. She had bought a smart TV, and I was gonna tell her how to get online. And I tried to call her, and I didn't I've never tried to call her again. But I was gonna tell her how to do that smart TV. I was gonna try to tell her, but that's the only one time I called. Y'all know I aggravated her, but I do like her, and I really don't know her except for like what in my imagination is how I know her. And I seen her like in chat a bunch of times. She didn't know I was looking at the TV screen over there playing the drums. She said, "Look at Danny, ain't he good looking?" And immediately she just become my girlfriend. Look at Danny, ain't he good looking? That's what I like. Hey, I love you too. I love you too. And you know what, y'all? I never have been a ladies' man. Never have.
I used to get tickled at that guy on Saturday Night Live, the ladies' man. You remember that?
Say that. I was reading something. I was reading Anita's comment there. Say that again.
The ladies' man on Saturday Night Live.
I don't know.
That black guy.
Yeah, I don't remember. I mean, I ain't never watched it that much, you know.
That's back when Saturday Night Live was funny.
Oh, yeah.
It ain't funny anymore, but it was funny back then. But that guy, the ladies man, that guy that played the ladies man on there, he was funny, man.
Yeah. You see, Anita's like one of my new girlfriends, don't you, there, Brian?
She look like she's trying to, don't she?
Well, no, I actually know her, you know, from here, from YouTube. But, like, man, she's always, like, man, like, real nice. And, uh, and then he, like, wound up being my girlfriend. And I got some more girlfriends, but, like, some of them, like, just don't hardly get on here no more. But they'll come and go, you know. They'll, hey, they might disappear a little while and they'll be back.
Yeah, well, I tell you what though, I appreciate you. I appreciate you inviting me on here, and I appreciate everybody else welcome me on here some like they did. That's been pretty nice.
Hey, y'all, let me tell you something. I have had it throwed on me quite a few times. And like you talking about somebody like don't hardly know what to say or do. I'm talking about boldly throwing it on you. You know, like you don't hardly know what to say. You don't hardly know what to say. Like I usually don't get a loss for words, but sometimes like I don't know what to say. And it don't happen too much no more because I don't ever leave the house. But like back when I was in the roofing business, that's when it was pretty bad. Woman said, come back tomorrow and we'll pick the color out. My husband won't be home. She told me that 2 or 3 times. She told me that 2 or 3 times. And uh, I said, no, I got a bunch to do. I was acting dumb, you know. I said, I got a bunch to do. Let's go ahead and do this now. And and you know, it's not just me neither, Stephen too. We see a lot of women in their sleeping clothes. If their husband knew what they done, it would be trouble.
Wee.
Yeah.
Hey, I've had women do that to me too, and like you try and throw it on me like that, and you tell me you married the next sentence. My first inclination about that is to run away, but I asked this one lady, I'm like, don't you know that Molly actually had a song about that one time? What was that song? Flirting with disaster.
Hey, you know what? See, I know better than like even getting started. See, I know better than playing little giggle games. I know better. And like you just don't start, you know. But like the good thing about you, Brian, is you ain't got nobody.
But I ain't facing the mess of no married woman, that's for sure.
Danny, she wants your nail in her roof. All right. Yeah.
And
I
I ain't facing the one that started like that neither, cause if she's that bold, how many times she done that before?
Hey, that's y'all. You would be surprised. Like I told y'all before, but I figured y'all probably thought I was lying. That I need a badge, like Medal of Honor for something. Medal of Honor for being good. I need a medal. You ladies, man, I never had it all. I tried to get Stephen to tell y'all about the woman where he's working on her skylights, but he won't do it. I done tried 2 or 3 times. He won't say nothing about it, y'all. He's up there working on the skylight. He won't say nothing about it. I said, man, don't be afraid. He won't even say nothing about that. Hey, Brian, I usually, really, see, I might start changing my time to, I went to, uh, 8 o'clock, but I actually think like I'm going to go back to 6 o'clock. But I'm probably going to be every other day that Tammy ain't live. Because, y'all, I'm telling you, Grandma, Stephen, and Tammy, and all that, we mess one another up. If we get too close to them, to their live, we mess them up. Now, Tammy went live a little earlier today. But I actually barely got on here, really. But we don't need to be too close to one another, you know. At 61, can't be on the live. At 61, can't be on live. What you talking about, loving life? This is what Love and Life got to say. My sleeping pills kicking in.
Said her sleep pills kicking in.
Hey, mail lady, what did you do today? Hey, Glenda's garden and more. Y'all didn't know it till the other night. Just something that come to me. Like, I told y'all, I think man loves to be chased, not be chased. No, I don't, not this man. Not this man.
Neither. I'm too old to run.
Don't you start with your lying now. I'm actually telling the truth here. I figured something out the other night when I was like sitting over here, and I already told y'all like I wasn't in the program, like the drum playing. I had just as soon sit over here and not even play the other night. I'm telling you, it was that bad. But I realized something. Stephen, when I get over there playing the drums, it pumps him up because it might not sound that great over the telephone, over the phone, watching YouTube, unless you got some earphones. But like over here in this house, it sounds good, y'all. It sounds real good. I've heard a bunch of people that come over here to watch the concert say that it sounds better in person, and it does. It's loud. You wouldn't think it'd be that loud, but it's loud. It is loud. You can't even talk in here when we play it. But Stephen feeds on me playing the drums. So the drums pump him up a little more. I didn't realize that. But I seen it the other night. You see, like he'll do a few songs by himself, and he'll be wanting me to get up there. Well, sometimes, y'all, I just think with it. Man. Hey, Danny, tell me I know good, had no ideas. Ladies at. Oh, she's just kidding. I think like I'm one of them kind of people that read words backwards.
No, you ain't. I couldn't make no sense out of it.
Hey, I can tell y'all what, when I went up there to the drunk hospital, I had 5 or 6 women following me around. The nurses got mad at me. Like the nurse didn't understand the nurse didn't understand. The nurses, they just didn't understand. They like think I'm telling them women to do this and do that, and I wasn't telling them women to do nothing. But like, you know, you want me to go get you a pillow? You want me to go? They like want me to sit in there and talk to them. You want me to go get you a pillow? Where's your clothes at? I'll go wash them for you. You know, like, I want you to eat with me today. Like, all the women going out there talking about, I want you to eat with me today. And, they don't want the other women around. They want you by themselves. And like, they all coming up right all during the day talking about, I want you to eat with me today. And I said, look here. Well, I didn't say nothing to none of them, but I got them all in the cafeteria. I said, here's what we're going to do. We're going to all sit in and eat, and we ain't going to be mean to one another. And I said, I'm going to talk to every one of y'all. And the nurses like thought I was manipulating these women, but I was not manipulating nobody. I wouldn't do that. I don't do that in my everyday life. I'm not the manipulating kind.
But Jermaine asked what my YouTube channel was called. It's called Brian Watson.
Yeah, his channel is called What You See There. You know, even like after I come back, oh, there was women calling me up. After I come back home, like one woman was wanting to come home with me. I said, listen, I said, you got to go back to your husband. And I got to go home with Tammy. You can't come home with me. And she wasn't joking. Hey, I don't think I drank enough water, Lorraine. I don't think I drank enough. But hey, y'all, there was quite a few there. Like, it finally died out, you know. The women calling me after I got back home. But like,
I drank enough water.
I actually figured it out, you know, about the women up there. I actually figured it out. Like, I was something that they needed in their life. That was something like what I am to Tammy. What I am to Tammy, y'all, is what they was missing. Like being looked after, saying, "Hey, don't do this. Don't do this." And I would do this, and I would do that. Like they needed that, whatever that is. I don't even know what you call that, but that's something that they needed, and that's what I was when I was there. Hey, they was worse than Blue and Kim. Oh, like when I go sit down in there, and like they had the meeting. I still wasn't very much different than I am right now. But they would ask me at a time, I want you to sit with me. I want you to eat with me. I want you to sit with me. And, you know, hell about took the place over. About took the men too, y'all. Hey, one more thing about this. I have told y'all, but it's been a while. So they had us sitting in the chair, you know, in this big room. And all the chairs like turned around. They had couches and chairs and all kind of stuff. And they was going around to each person. And I don't remember what they was asking. But man, just one person right by another. And after about the sixth or seventh person said, how much Danny helped me. I was in the drunk hospital too. Which this wasn't exactly all drunk. This wasn't exactly all drunk people. It was I don't know what you call that. They wasn't crazy. They wasn't crazy. But like someone was suicidal, stuff like that. You know, but after about like hey, the people at the place, the drunk place I was at, the people that ran didn't like me. But all the people that was there did. And after about the seventh person, like said how much I helped them, and I didn't even realize I was doing it. But I was. They was approaching me, talking to me and stuff. Men and women. And I remember a man said, he said he lost the ability to be able to read. He couldn't. He said, I used to love to read better than anything. He said, but I can't concentrate to read no more. And I remember what I told him. That he said later, in this room. I'll tell you in a second. I said,
Danny Linda Germain said, she's trying to look me up on Facebook, and she said, oh my God, so many names came up. Tell me what you look like. You might as well put my picture back up on there.
okay, just hang tight a minute. So this man, I knew he was like a Harley Davidson chopper type. And I told him, like, think about that. Like, what he wants to do. Like, I don't know what all he thought about in his head. But in that meeting that day, he said, thanks to Danny, I can read again. And after about the seventh person woman said, well, maybe we need to put Danny on the payroll. Like they was blown away. I was blown away myself. Danny, you're a strong man, not to fall for those women. But what if a Marilyn Monroe? It's pretty women I'm talking about. It's pretty women I'm talking about. But like, I just know better, I know not to get to dabbling around.
If Marilyn Monroe come look for me, I'd start running.
Yeah, there you go. I'm a man just like everybody else, but I know not to be dabbling around. I know better.
Pretty woman, walking down the street, pretty woman.
As a matter of fact, I'll tell y'all something I told Steve. I said, if a woman ever wants to show you something, don't look. Don't look. That's what I told him, though. I said, don't look. That stuff like that will haunt your dreams. You understand? I really kind of hate to say that to y'all. But that will haunt your dreams. Don't look. Me and I was going to get off an hour ago. You never have and never will.
We done drug it out, ain't we, Danny?
Well, here's the thing about it is it don't matter, Brian. As far as like how long the video is, you got people coming and going. Like there's people that'll come in here and stay for 5 minutes, and there's people that'll stay in here the whole time. I mean, there's people coming and going all the time. And the thing about it is, I don't mind it being longer than that because people are hearing you, and you will be, an asset to me. You will be an asset. And that's the way I see it.
Well, I've had a good time, brother. I ain't gonna lie to you. I've had a great time. Good, and it's been good to meet everybody on there too.
Hey, y'all, I was Timmy's mama and daddy. I was Timmy's mama and daddy. And just like what I was telling y'all about the girls up there at the drunk hospital, they wasn't all of them drunk people. I don't know what you call that, but they wasn't all drunk people like what I was. Because, like, see, even like, hey, I can tell y'all something. Even when I am drunk, y'all, I'm still got good sense. I still got good. It ain't I forget everything I know. I still know everything I know, even if I am drunk. But see, I've always been like that to Tammy, her mama and her dad. She didn't have her mama long, y'all. And her daddy, like, wasn't exactly sit around the house. You want to let's go fly a kite and all that. Kind. He rambled, he worked and rambled. And I was always kind of Tammy's mama and daddy. I mean, I remember her telling me, man, 45 years ago. Sister, you always got an answer for everything. I remember her telling me that a long, long, long time ago. And hey, sometimes she don't get on my nerves much, but like every now and then, they just might will. Every now and then I might get on her nerves.
Good night, Joe. Today, enjoyed chatting with y'all too.
But it makes us stronger girls. Yeah, that what I was talking about the drunk hospital and all them people, like on my side, like that was kind of beat all you ever seen. And I wasn't doing nothing. I went out there one time. I think it might have been the first night I was there. I heard this girl crying out there talking on the phone. And I went out there. I was kind of listening. She's talking to her mama. I said, what's wrong, little girl? And she wanted me to sit out there with her. That's the one that wanted to come on with me. That's actually the one. But that's amazing, even to this day, that anybody, I reckon, can be special. I hated to leave. I had so many women. I had so many women, and then the women that worked there started coming around. And, they realized that I wasn't exactly what they thought I was. One of them, I remember, called her a cowboy lady. Had a nickname. I was taking all that medicine to get off the drinking and not to be so nervous and everything. And I had a nickname for 30 women. And I was like trying to keep the name straight. And then I'm taking that medicine to and getting over a drunk. That drinking ain't for me no more. Hey, y'all, I mean, I'll be honest with you. I wish I could, like, act, drink, and act like a normal human being. But no. No. Hey, I get a case of beer. I won't go out there and get a six-pack like a normal human being. I'll go out there and get a case. Then I'll be back tomorrow and get another case. And I done tried it several times, y'all. Not since y'all know me. But I've tried it quite a few times, and it don't work for me. It don't work for me. Hey, my mama didn't drink. My daddy didn't drink. That's something I invented on my own. How long ago was that, Danny? Hey, when I was at the drunk place. Let's see. I don't know, maybe 8 or 10 years. 8 years.
Ain't no woman gonna change the way I think. I think I'll just stay here and drink.
And you know the bad thing is, y'all. Let me tell you what the bad thing is. Did you know me and Tammy got along good? I wasn't mean to her. And she wasn't mean to me. We'd go riding around. We'd go do a bunch of stuff. Hey, I was just drinking. Like, drinking pretty heavy. Like not drinking, like alcoholic drinking. But see, I wasn't stupid, y'all. I was still just like I am right now. I was just drunk. I could still like carry on a conversation. I was just drunk. And we had a good time, and hey, she didn't harp on me and all that, and come and holler at me and all that. It was just like it is now. I was just drinking heavy. Same way as it is right now. We still watch TV. I go in there, scratch her back. She want me to come in there and scratch her. I'm in there drunk, scratching her back. Like, she want me to come scratch her back until she goes to sleep. Remind me of an old hog that you rubbing and they lay down and go to sleep. She's like taking advantage of me. I go in there and scratch her back. Why did you drink? Hey, I never figured that out. I liked it, alone. I like drinking. I wish I could drink right now, but I just can't drink. I mean, hey, if I could drink a little, but I can't drink a little. I done tried it quite a few times. Yeah, like Tammy take advantage of me, y'all. Come in here and scratch my back while I go to sleep.
Tammy took advantage of you while you was drunk.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did. All the time. All the time.
Well, I ain't gonna lie, man. Hell, I'm drinking a little bit right now. But I ain't drunk or nothing. I'm just sipping on the beer.
See, there's a difference in you, bro. I ain't no ex-alcoholic. I'm an ex-drunkard.
I hear you.
But like, I wasn't like the laying down, peeing in your britches type of drunk. Well, but I was drunk. Danny, I can't drink for the same reason as you. Yeah, hey boy, like, when you go out there and buy a case of beer, you know what you're doing. When you go out and buy a case, like,
I buy a 30 pack at a time. Sometimes I buy 2 30 packs at a time because I live so far from town. I don't want to go back.
well, hey Brent, did you buy a second refrigerator and take all the racks out and fill it up with 30 packs?
I've done that once.
Hey, I done it. I done it. And like, as soon as it get down to about a case or two, I go buy another $200 worth.
Hell, man, I got pretty bad there for a while. I was making moonshine.
Hey, Alona, hey, Alona, listen. When I was drinking, I wasn't no different than what I am right now. I mean, I'm telling you, I still had my good sense. And, hey, I might be laughing and stuff more, but I still was, like, got my smarts about me.
Well, I'm the same way, man. You know, a lot of people, when they get drunk, it turns them into different people. It, when I get drunk, it amplifies my personality. I like to cut up and laugh and make jokes and stuff. And I used to go to my neighbor's house, and I'd be pretty drunk when I go down there. And I'd get on their nerves because everything was funny, and I'd make jokes about everything. But but the thing about it is, I could have very easily been drunk and been just mean and hateful. But if drinking, I always had all my smarts about me, just like you talking about. But I always said, if I ever raised my hand at somebody or got mean when I was drunk, I quit drinking. But it never happened.
Well, see, uh, drinking or not, that's always good to Tammy. Drinking or not. Hey, we sit in and watch the Hallmark movies. Hey, just like now, I wasn't, I didn't go in there and holler at her and all that. I ain't never done that anyway. But like, I was still good to her. Danny, you should be going to bed for tomorrow, but love you, Dad or Danny, much respect and love for you and your family. And I'm sorry calling you like my other day. Hey, that's fine. Hey, I mean, there's people that call me daddy and granddaddy and all kind of stuff on here. I don't mind y'all. I don't mind what nobody calls me. We all kind of family, you know. And there's people that like, oh, Steven's there, boyfriend. What? Steven's got a bunch of girlfriends on here.
Linda Germain asked me if said she'll build a fire and cook out on the grill, and asked me if am I sure I'm not from Texas. No, I'm not from Texas, but I'll build a fire and I'll cook on the grill too. But I'm not from Texas. I'm from Mississippi, but I've lived in Texas, so.
I didn't ever get in a car and like drive drinking, and all that ramble. I didn't. I would do my drinking at home with Tammy. I couldn't wait for her to get home. I call up over there at work and like disguise my voice. I call up and like I'm disguising my voice, talking about like I'm from somewhere, somewhere in New York. Now like tell them I want to complain about Tammy Hodges.
Ain't no way you did that, man.
Man. Yeah. I call them up and tell them I want to complain about one of the testers. I didn't know the woman knew who I was. The woman, they all knew who I was. And like, they said, Dana, do you want to talk to Tammy? I said, yeah. Hey, I wasn't fooling nobody. I was like disguising my voice. Said I'm going to complain about Tammy. Hey, every number I see on TV, 1-800 number, I call that number. And I be talking about where my check. And they told me, what check? I said, you know what check I'm talking about. I don't want to hear no bull. I want to know where my check is. And I am not going for 30 minutes. But you hear a bunch of them women, I could hear them all. They was all listening to me. They was all laughing. They was all laughing at me. I was talking about, where my check? I said, don't make me have to come down there. I live right down the street. I quit doing that because a woman got on there and said, please don't come hurt me. And when she done that, when that woman said, please don't come hurt me, I told them I'd come down there and I'd whip everything in sight. You know, just carrying on. She said, please don't come down here and hurt me. And I quit right then. I didn't ever do that. I never done that again. Hey, I want to tell y'all, it's been fun, y'all. 3 hours and 15 minutes, 3 hours and 16 minutes. I was going to get off here a while, but we need to get out of here. Y'all need to go to bed. Jeannie needs to go to bed. April needs to go to bed. Helen needs to go to bed. Anita needs to go to bed.
Hell, my old ass needs to go to bed.
Everybody needs to go to bed. We all need to go to bed, like where we can get up and watch Stephen in the morning and see what he's going to do. Oh, y'all, Stephen will be on at 6:30. That ain't, like, what time is it, man? 1:19. Well, Stephen will be on in the morning. Let's see, yeah, day's Monday. Then he'll be on at 10 o'clock. I don't know what he's going to be doing, but he'll be doing something. I'm going to tell y'all, I appreciate y'all coming in here, and I appreciate y'all welcoming Brian in there. And, Brian, once again, tell everybody bye.
Yeah, I'm fixing to get out here, and I'd like to tell you thank you for inviting me on here, man, and introducing me to everybody. And I've had a good time, and I appreciate how nice everybody's been, and look forward to being back.
Yeah, hey, Brian, it's very hard to get into this crowd without me getting you on the phone. Very hard to get in the crowd. But at least now they know who you are. Okay, brother. Hey, y'all, and I got another buddy I'm going to get on here, too. He's the same age as me. I'm going to call him up and talk to him and get him to come on here. And I'll call him, too. He's a trip. He is a trip now. I mean, he is a trip. Until the next time, y'all. We'll see y'all. So,
Y'all have a good night.
good night. Sleep tight. And may your dreams come true. Good night, y'all. Bye, 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 bye.